class is hearing a book that was written to help us learn some different principles that help us to have good things come to us. This book was written by Dan Millman and is called The Quest for the Crystal Castle. And we are about halfway through, and we found some stories, parts of this story that tells us this choice little morsel that we call a moral. It says, kindness begets kindness. Now, one of our students just told us what that little statement means, because begets can be a tricky word. Melissa, would you like to tell us again what that means? Does kindness begets kindness mean? Tell us again.
It means that if you're kind to others, they might be kind to you.
Well, I think it's even more than might. I think eventually they will be kind back to you. So what happens if we're mean and rude and nasty? What will we get then? Skyla?
We won't get friends, and we won't get help with anything.
Look, that could happen. So what will we get back if we are mean and rude? Elijah?
People will probably be mean to you, or you'll have mean friends.
Yeah, they'll probably be mean to you back. So let's keep reading today and see what happens to Danny today. When he awoke, the sun was shining brightly on the mountain cliffs towering above him. Somewhere in the clouds, the crystal castle waited. Without delay, he started to climb. At first, he found many ledges and cracks to use as handholds and toe holds. But as he climbed higher, Danny found himself hanging onto a cliff wall by one hand and foot, searching in vain for another handhold. His fingers ached and the wind began to blow. A rock beneath his foot jarred loose, almost taking him along as it went crashing hundreds of feet below. The wind tore at Danny's clothing. He started to slip. This time there was nothing to save him. As if in slow motion, he fell backward. He saw the faces of his parents, Joy, Carl, and Socrates, as he somersaulted through space below the rocks below. The next moment, as if by magic, he felt himself slowing down, held aloft by a cloud of hawks. He heard the soft flapping of many wings as they lifted him up into the sky, up toward the mountaintop. The birds gently laid him on a carpet of soft grass in a high meadow shrouded in mists. Kindness begets kindness, he heard them say in a corner of his mind. What do we remember happened when Danny tried to save? What was he trying to save? One of his friends, and it turned into what, Cosette?
A hawk.
And what did he hear in his mind when he saved the hawk? Demi? Let's say it. Kindness begets kindness. So what just happened to him? He was kind to a hawk. So what happened to him? Skylar, what happened?
Hawks came and helped.
More hawks. So what he gave out, he got back. Ooh, so when you are kind to your friends, they could be kind back to you. Sometimes it takes a moment, but you will get back exactly what you give out.